Good morning, all. Small Town Flies here. Welcome to another fly tying video. Haven't done one for a while, but I figured this is one that I actually use a lot, especially on spring creeks or limestone-based creeks. It is your simple scud. There's many different variations of this, types, patterns, but all basically on a scud style hook or a curved shank hook. This is just a Dahachi size 14 to size 11-20, the number. This one, I have a couple things already tied in here, but I'll kind of explain what they are. Just black thread, a little bit of weight on these. It's a size 0.15 lead wire, or 0.015, yeah, 0.015 lead wire. Just a little weight to it. A lot of times guys use these as droppers behind big hoppers, or if they want to do a drop like a lead on the bottom, called drop shot technique, where the lead's in the bottom. This is like of a tag hook or a tag. It can be fished like that. So they're kind of on the lighter side. You're gonna have a little bit of a tail. Okay, you can use whatever you want. I just found a pheasant tail feather to use. You can use guinea hen feather, any kind of tailing material. Just create like a little tail. Okay. Next thing you're gonna want to do is tie in some brass wire. It can be brass, it can be amber, brown, whatever, okay? Whatever color you want. Like this fly is very versatile. You can tie whatever you want, okay? I already have a section cut off, okay? When you tie the wire in, kind of tie it on the side of the hook. So, and again, make sure you don't crowd the eye with this, because you'll see why here. Just make sure you don't crowd the eye. Bring it back to where where you tied in the tail, okay? Then you're going to want to tie in your thin skin. This is the stuff you're going to stretch over top of it, okay? For the thin skin, you can use pretty much any kind of thin skin you want. I found this stuff. It's a mottled turkey. Yeah, mottled turkey color. Got it from over at TCO. Not too thick. So you want to kind of make it maybe like a hook gap in width. So not too thick. Cut yourself a longer section, okay? Now the thin skin, like I said, there's a white, like a backing. Then there's this part, okay? You're going to want to peel that white backing off, okay? Peel that off, okay? You want to tie the one side down. So this is the tricky part a lot of people goof up with. Want to make sure that thin skin stays on top of the fly. Because when you pull it around, especially, when you tighten all this stuff down, it's going to want to spin on you, so watch yourself there. Okay? And get it nice and tight. Bring it back up. Normally, because what you're going to do is this. Okay? Actually, that is cut, so I'm not going to use that. I didn't even notice that. I'm not going to use that piece. There's a cut in it. Oh, okay. We'll use another piece. You're going to flip this over top of the top of the fly, basically. So I'm going to show you what you do with this. Then get yourself a little piece. Peel off the back. Okay. You can, if you want, kind of like take and trim just a little, just notch off the corners, just to make it a little bit easier for you. Again, make sure this is on the top. Okay, kind of hold down with your finger.
I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, on the top of the hook. Okay, tie it in. Okay. Write it down a little bit, get it back there to where you started that. Okay. Now, normally you would start your dubbing back here, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring it back up to this part, leave about an eye length or eye width length as far as in front behind the hook, because you're going to see why, because you're going to be tying in this thin skin, and it takes a little bit of space to do that. So next thing you want to use is, I found this stuff. I love this stuff. It's called Sal Scud dubbing in rainbow color. Okay, this stuff is very particular, you can't glob it on like in a big chunk. Kind of have to do a little bit at a time with this stuff because it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, so get that on there. Nice thin dubbing noodle. Okay, nice and thin. So, and again, you can use any kind of any color dubbing. I just found this stuff and I kind of liked it. It's kind of like neat. So again, start. If you have to, give the dubbing a little bit of a twist. You know, once you get back here, come back up. Again, less is more. Just do a little bit at a time. You know. And make that dubbing noodle nice and thin. Don't glob it on. Okay, that is the biggest mistake that I've learned as a fly tyer when I first started doing this. Don't glob it on, and 2, don't crowd the hook, whatever you do, or crowd the eye of the hook. Okay. Okay, get it back up here. All right. Stop. Now you're going to take your thin skin over top, okay. Capture it. You see when I tied that in, it kind of wanted to slide forward on me. That's what you got to watch, okay. Got to watch that it doesn't do that. Again, that's why you stop short. Okay. Cut that off, okay. This is where occasionally you have to like tighten your thread. So you spin it clockwise. That will tighten the thread, give you a nice tight wrap, okay? Now you want to take your wire, not real tight, loosely, bring it around over top. This gives your segmentation, okay? Get to the front. Capture. Again, with wire, you want to go on either side of the wire. It kind of helps really, really, really lock it in. Okay. Helicopter it up. Or bring your thread up, helicopter it off. Because this is thicker wire. You want to save that. Okay. Now, you would think, oh, I'm done with this. No, this is where the fun part starts. Now, take in, again, a lot of times because you're on a curved shank hook and the hook is kind of like going down like this, you want to keep your thread tight. So keep giving it a nice clockwise spin to keep that thread tight. Okay. All right, whip finish that bugger. Cut it off. Now, this is where I kind of like be able to do 2 things at once, I guess you would say. You're going to use some UV resin, okay? I use the solar res. At the same time, you're going to have your UV light, okay? Have that UV light on and ready because I'll show you why here. You're going to take, actually before I want to do this first, okay? Take some of your solar res, okay? Pretty good amount on there, okay? This not only helps protect it, but kind of gives it a good shell back, good hardback shell. Okay. You have to hit with the light real quick, like this. Okay. Bring in some more. Okay. Yeah, get that on there. Once you get a good, what you want, zap it with the light, really cure it, okay? All right. Cure for good. And again, anytime you use any kind of epoxy or anything like this, yeah, this cures it within seconds, but you want to put it in the sunlight to kind of completely cure it for a good 24 hours, and it gets, like a rock, okay? So once you got that, what did I do? Okay, once you got that, kind of put that aside. Now you're going to want to take a dubbing brush or something, whatnot. Okay, turn it around. Okay, and do this. You'll see why. Okay. See all those little leggies it kind of gave your fly? That's what you want. That's the effect that you want. Okay. If you have to, trim them off. You know, a couple stragglers there. Okay. But if I found right, this one is called a rainbow scud or rainbow or diamond scud, diamond rainbow scud or something like that. It's some kind of name. But again, you could use this on, any stream, but predominantly streams like, Pennsylvania, we're blessed with some awesome trout streams. Springs, Spruce, Penns Creek, all those, all which I live within an hour of, which is nice. But they're all limestone streams. You primarily see these in those, but any stream will probably have them if they have good enough water quality. But this is your basically scud pattern, or is it like a diamond scud? Again, you could tie this in pretty much any color, any style, but it's predominantly scud because you have that scud style hook. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Tight lines, everybody, and have a good day.